It's Tuesday night, and you know what that means?
Cookies and porn? You're the best mom ever.
Okay, terrific.
Hashtag get loopy. Talk smack. You're listening to 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
All right. Well, it may not be entertaining, but it is 805 Live with Spike and Drew show for Tuesday, May 3rd, 2016. This is show number 19. Not Cinco de Mayo, not May the 4th. But hey, it's number 19. Yep, it's number 19.
Cinco de Mayo. That's right around the corner, ain't it?
Yeah, May the 4th is even closer, but we're none of those cool dates.
May the 4th be with you.
Yep, only it's deterred.
And also with you.
Oh, we just revealed a little too much history right there.
I'm a big old Catholic boy from the way back.
Who is still recovering, thank you.
What's up, everybody? It's Tuesday night, so that can only mean a few things. One, get loopy, talk smack. God damn it.
There you go. We got a tagline.
I know, right? We got to thank Lisa from Omaha. Holy crap. Not only did we get a new 5-star review, but I think it was last week, she posted that she was listening to the show and she hashtagged it, Get Loopy, Talk Smack, and we love it. Thank you so much for that.
She pretty much nailed us.
I wish.
You know.
Wow. Where do we start?
You have ears, Lieutenant Dan.
You know, I was wondering if anybody was going to notice. I'm flying a little naked on my head because for whatever reason, I'm able to hear you through my speakers, and it's not janking anything up.
You're naked on your head.
And it's also not messing up my hair too, which is I'm kind of fine with.
Yeah, Mr. Ryan.
Brother, hey, you opened the bar without us.
I'm smooth under the radar like that.
Get loopy, talk smack. Well, it's my turn for the toast.
Yep.
And I actually have one.
No.
I do. It's a little inside, but I know her mother's listening and she might be listening. Do you remember meeting at the party in September, Tracy?
Yes.
And her lovely daughter, Morgan.
Yes.
Morgan turned 22 yesterday.
That's frightening.
I know, right? I mean, that's about as frightening as your daughter turning whatever age she is.
40. 23.
So yeah, she's a little rock star. I remember her mom and I, or the three of us, had a conversation at one point about Morgan really wanted a leather jacket really bad, and Tracy was like not down with it, and I kind of like greased the wheel a little bit and got her to let Morgan get a nice black leather jacket. So that was pretty cool, which led me to bringing a second cool gift for her in September. I brought her one of my old Kiss shirts so she can have something like vintage, because, you know, when I had it, it was brand new. So by the time I passed it on to her, it was vintage, but and she rocked that out a couple times. So happy 22nd birthday to Morgan.
Happy birthday, Morgan.
Ting.
That was cool.
Right?
So I have to tell you.
Okay.
And I don't know why I'm doing this, but I am. I shot tonight and am shooting again later. 99 blackberry schnapps.
Really?
It's a 99 proof blackberry schnapps. I have no idea actually why it's in my fridge, but it's been rolling around in my fridge for about a year. Might have been a golf outing in a flask, I don't know. But I thought to myself, that's a dumb decision. Let's shoot that tonight.
Because that's what you call yourself.
When I talk to myself, sure.
Because apparently every time we say that now, whenever we say self, because that's what I call myself, the missus says, why didn't you say it that time?
Well, that's what we call ourselves.
Those are benchmarks, I guess, in the biz.
Yes, and we have taglines and benchmarks. You know, I was thinking before we get to the where you can find this stuff, it finally occurred to me the elevator pitch for our show.
The like 8-second
Yeah.
pitch.
Yeah, we're kind of the Seinfeld of podcasts. We are the podcast about nothing.
But if you go on to the iTunes and to the Googles, there's a cajillion of us out there.
Well, true, but we're the best looking two of the cajillion.
Well, you're just smashing as it is.
Stunning.
This, I don't know how I'm feeling about this freeform no can thing on my head, dude.
I'd say free balling it, but we don't really want to know about that.
I'm packed right now, but it's not quite the banana hammock. It's just boxers.
Oh, we just slid right into TMI base.
Well, we had talked about this. I mean, before the show's officially
open. About you free balling it. Anybody that's listening,
have so don't lie.
Never once. Happened.
We talked a little bit that the show felt a little light, and so we were gonna go on our BS appeal, our bottomless shaker appeal. I don't know.
Big stardom. That's the one.
Get loopy, talk smack. Hashtag that shit. I'm serious.
Yep. Hashtag that. Go to 805liveshow.com and do all the other things. And we'll cut it short this time because we always talk about it for like 10 minutes.
That's all right. I think people know. I encourage people, share the link, even when we're not going live, share it out there because the episodes are up. People can check it out.
Bada boom.
Stripper lights in full effect for those listening to the podcast. Got these stripper lights in the background. I'm totally digging that. Totally digging not having the headphones on. So
you got a dog tail on your arm.
I'm thinking about a sleeve, man. I really am. I don't know why you wouldn't. Like, I don't know, like Peter Chris's like eye makeup maybe right here or something. I don't know.
There you go. I don't know why not.
So you know what Sunday is?
It's the day after Saturday.
Right, but you know what it is?
It's Game of Thrones night.
It's Mother's Day.
That doesn't matter to me much anymore.
Well, but you got.
I have to facilitate short people's Mother's Day, yes.
Right. So that leads me to my first bit of business. What are we doing? And by we, I mean the collective we of you, doing for the short ones is Mother's Day.
Well, they're going to panic any day now and say, we got to go get Mother's Day presents. So we'll do that. And then we're taking one of them to Des Moines to be in a soccer tournament. The other one gets to stay home and do a garage sale and skeever out of going to Des Moines. That's pretty much our weekend.
Are you still film slave to the volleyball
the soccer? Yeah, I am. Which is cool because it gives me something to do during the riveting events of the soccer pitch.
Now you know they're going to hear part of this, so be careful what you say.
I said they were riveting events, and I record them for posterity.
Have they watched any of them yet?
I think some.
Oh, good.
I think. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so there you go.
And it's an excuse to spend $150 on a really cool fluid head tripod, so that's really.
Your mother's passed.
Yep.
My mother's not talking to me, so that leaves super stepmother Kathy.
Right, and she is. I can't say enough good things about your stepmom Kathy.
I know.
It's amazing.
Probably the best vegetable salad anybody will ever stuff in their pie hole ever.
Is it not?
That is.
It is, and I learned you both up, you and Ray Ray, about what salad oil is because I speak old people and y'all don't.
Oh my god! See, and I didn't take a nap on you, but
See, we're doing a show here is what we're
I
doing.
know. In the middle of a laugh, I had a yawn attack. Sorry.
Lack of oxygen to your brain. It's never bothered you before. I don't know why you're going to.
So, I'm thinking. There I go, thinking again. I've talked about it for so long, and we didn't get a chance to do it in September. But I've got this styrofoam container, almost like a mini 6-pack cooler, but it's for one of the attorney's meds, and she gets them like every month. And so the other day I said, hey, can I get the little ice pack
container there?
Right. And I really think I'm going to make the Casa de Lucas special spaghetti sauce and ship that off to her.
Kathy.
Yes.
God, I was hoping it wrapped around somehow.
Because we were talking about Mother's Day, dear.
Thank you. Okay, good. Yes, I think you should do that. You
got what I need.
Yeah, you were going to actually do the special sauce. God, that sounds bad. When you were here, turns out we spent $500 at the grocery store. Really didn't need spaghetti that day.
My God, I tell you, that was I love that. I will never forget that shopping trip. It was you, me, and Em, and God, we had a blast.
Oh, yep. That was good times.
What's the beverage of choice? I didn't ask you about that.
Oh, same old, same old. I figure if I'm going off the rails on my shot, I'm going to go steady with my drink. How about you?
I am doing the same, but I'm using a smaller but more sturdy glass of straight Ciroc and ice.
That's probably wise of you in two ways. The smaller and more sturdy.
Right. And then as a backup, I've got some water and my leftover McDonald's cola.
Hey, in reference to your Ciroc on the rocks, how much ice you got in that thing?
Well, as a good bartender knows, you always pack that sucker to the rim. Ice first, to the rim.
Well,
easy.
As our litigious society would say, might be cheating yourself.
Holy shit. Talk about a great setup. Drew wins the setup of the week, ladies and gentlemen. That was amazing because I know where the story's going.
Yep.
Go ahead.
The only thing on our docket that I actually know what the hell we're talking about is the class action suit against Starbucks for their iced drinks having too much ice.
I'm torn, and I will tell you why.
An Illinois woman is suing Starbucks for putting
ugly.
ice in her iced coffee.
Well, there you go, folks. That's what's happening.
There you go. I'm torn because part of me sees her point, but part of me goes, come on, man, weren't we done with stupid lawsuits?
Oh, no, we're not done. But by the very definition of an iced coffee, wouldn't it have ice in it?
Right, but her argument being something wherever on the menu board or somewhere, it says whatever ounces of liquor, you get X amount of liquid, X amount of ounces of liquid ounces, whatever.
By liquid, it specifies the size of your drink.
Right.
So
dumb. So it's like, I get her point a little bit, because if you're paying, and we'll just round it up to a decent number, $10. What did she say?
$12, whatever.
10. Well,
yeah.
And you're only getting like 4 ounces of liquid when it actually is supposed to be 8. I get it.
Dude, isn't this the old lady suing McDonald's because the coffee was hot?
And it's also the same way that whoever was sued them for saying a quarter pounder hamburger wasn't a quarter pound of beef. And it is pre-weight.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah. I think it's going to be a thing. I think it's going to have wheels, man.
I think it will have wheels, and I think it's stupid.
It is. It absolutely is.
Absolutely.
But, if I get a thing in the mail about, are you going to be a part of the said lawsuit? I'm like, I may have had, iced coffee or two in the past 100 years. So, yeah, I'll pay me my 50 cents, mother trucker.
I got an email from Ticketmaster this week saying that I won the class action lawsuit, being a party to this lawsuit because I bought tickets through them between, I think, 1999 and 2013. So they know how many times I bought tickets, and they scammed the shit out of people, and I'm going to get my 75 cents a ticket back, God damn it.
That's right.
That's right. Damn bitches.
And talking about tickets and stuff like that. Now, do you remember, and if you know the right answer, don't blurt it out yet. Do you remember who I told you was supposed to be, they're building a new arena here in Sacramento.
Yep.
And do you remember who was supposed to be the very first act that's playing?
Gypsy Rose Lee.
Wrong. It was first reported Maroon 5.
Gotcha.
You remember that or no?
No, I don't.
Okay. Sacramento Kings had them build this huge arena. It's in smack dab in the middle of downtown. It's going to drive people nuts with the traffic. I mean, they lose their minds as it is at 5 o'clock. I can't imagine if there's a concert or the Kings are playing at like 6. But it's just going to be crazy. But they announced yesterday at noon they've changed who the first person playing is, and it's friggin' Paul McCartney, dude. I want to see that so bad.
Well, you better take out a second mortgage on your goddamn house because you ain't getting $150 tickets.
I just saw it on the news. Tickets are like $4,700.
And remember how big a bitch you called me because I wouldn't pony up the scalper prices? How's it feel now, dog?
No, I allegedly might go to a scalper if it's going to, take that to go, just be in the presence of Sir Paul McCartney.
You have no soul. None.
Let me stand up and whip out my soul then for you.
Legba says you got no soul.
That's a soul roll right there, yo.
Is that what that is? I thought you were just glad to see me.
It's like your soul glow. Remember that?
Yep. Yep. On the couch, right smack dab in the middle.
Right.
Sexual chocolate. Damn, that boy can play.
Oh my God. Talk about tangents.
Yep, we are all over the board.
And you were talking about Sunday being Game of Thrones night. So naturally the missus signed us up for HBO again.
Well, duh.
And I succumbed to sitting and watching a little bit this past Sunday.
Good man.
There's a guy laying there and he's dead, and this witch is in there and a couple of guys burly. I'm like, so that chick's gonna like bring that guy back to life, right? And she just kind of looked at me and I'm like, well, what else would it be? She's a witch. He's a dead guy. She's not gonna like give him a handy or something.
Interestingly enough, she's given handies on the show.
Has she?
Oh, sure.
See, now I heard that is a dirty show, and I still...
You heard it from me, you idiot, 2 episodes ago on this show.
But how dirty? I mean, when you say dirty, I think of, the dirty that you and I are used to.
All right, midgets and prostitutes.
That's still kind of tame by our standards, isn't it?
But dump bump.
And there's the in case you missed it bit right there.
There it is. Yep, that's the one.
Take that one to print.
Whoo.
Let's see if we had a sound engineer. That's what they would do.
We don't even have an unsound engineer.
That's you, mother trucker.
Oh, damn it.
But no, really, seriously, how, I mean, you say it's dirty, but how dirty? I mean, is it like Cinemax? Oh, God. Let me tell you about that again.
Hookers.
I did it again, dude, the other night, and I don't think it was last night or night before last, whatever.
I don't think we want to hear about it. We did it again on Skinemax.
Fall asleep on the couch, nice big leather couch, so when I wake up, all the skin peels off your face. But you wake up to the sounds of just uber sex going on. I'm like, is it me? Am I getting what's happening?
What was it? Bronies and the balloon people?
No, it's just Cinemax running their softcore and the volume, like back in the old man days, the volume was up to friggin' 100, so it was loud as hell. I've got the sliding black. All back doors matter. So I'm pretty sure at 2 a.m, I mean, the whole neighborhood's hearing the Skinemax go on. Oh my God. It's that funny, weird in between part of you're a little bit intrigued and then a little bit like, holy shit, that's really happening. And that's kind of funny.
But on the bright side, at least for once in your life, you don't have to wake up and go, oh shit, does anybody know I'm watching this?
No, it's not that bad.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Seriously, dude, if midgets and hookers, that's fairly good for a series, isn't it?
I guess. I mean, I didn't sign up to watch any more episodes because after watching that agonizing final scene, it's like, come on, just freaking get alive already, dude. Come on.
Bear in mind that guy and his hair have 3/4 of the continent in a tizzy for the last year and a half. Oh yeah. Oh.
And I thought it was funny. She was using her hands like the freaking like the resuscitator deal.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep, I do.
I mean, she just short of went clear because she put her hands on him and like would press down and then be, ooh, amazed. Nothing happened. Come on. That's not going to be the end of the scene. You pressing on his chest. Oh, he's still dead. Let's go. We'll bring the dog with you. The dog doesn't know dick.
Oh, don't fuck with the dog, dude.
Is that a good dog?
That's a wolf. That's what that is.
Okay.
All right, well, sleeping on the couch for making fun of a show I actually like.
You have free reign to make fun of anything that I watch, and you usually do, so that's all right.
Let's explain something to me.
You talking about this next thing?
Oh God, yeah, I'm confused.
Did you look at the link?
No. I chose to be pleasantly surprised.
Okay, let me click it real quick so I get names ready.
Oy.
So I was hearing on the radio the other day about, and this happens quite frequently in office environments where women get pregnant. What?
They get pregnant in office environments?
Right.
That piss their husbands off?
Yeah. And so this particular author, and of course it's not loading for me. Here we go. Megan Foye, Foye, author of MEternity, responds to critics of her recent article in the Post. Her post being, women like her in the workforce who aren't married and who don't have kids should be allowed at any given moment 3 months off, just like people who take maternity or paternity leave off.
That's interesting.
And I kind of like with the ice thing, I kind of get it. I mean, the argument being, and I understand this too, because I watched some of the comments on the Post about this. Some people say hey, it's not, kickback, flowers, dandelions, and whatever. You're actually doing stuff. But yeah, but you're doing stuff at home for the most part.
Oh, God. Do you have any idea what the mothers in our audience just did to your picture?
And I love it. Splooge. But I mean, what do you think? I mean, don't you think maybe not a full 3 months, but in the same token, what about people at work that smoke?
I have two things to say about this epidemic of stupidity. The first is the fact that you kind of get it honestly indicates to me that you're nearly a native Californian now. Nearly you are. And bear in mind, I was born in the great state of California, but you are nearly a native now.
Well, it's been like almost 18 years, so yeah.
Nearly.
Nearly.
The second thing that occurs to me is maternity leave and paternity leave is just like, it's the same thing to me as the federal funding of farmers. Yeah, guys couldn't make it without the farmer welfare. We're paying them to raise crops. Okay, get over it. That's what we're doing. It's the same thing with maternity leave. So, no, I don't think Peggy Sue and her single pursuit of happiness is entitled to 3 months of fuck off. I want to go off and do my thing.
All right, what about a month and a half then?
No.
But how is that fair?
Peggy Sue can get knocked up and have a kid.
But Peggy Sue's a lesbian who doesn't like kids.
Well, then
Peggy, you hate lesbians. That's what you're saying. You hate lesbians.
I know 2 or 3 lesbians that I'm relatively fond of. Maybe 4 or 5. Not a hate. Well, most of the lesbians I know have kids. So,
but some don't.
Some straight chicks don't have kids either.
So they should be entitled to a month and a half off then.
Sterility leave?
And not only that, then what about guys? I mean,
paternity leave.
Doesn't it fall under the whole thing of if you have to do it for one, you have to do it for all because of equality?
Do you have any idea where I'm about to go with this?
No.
Oh, well, I'm not going to go there.
No, go there. That's the talk show. Go there.
And unite all they want. They don't get 3 months off for billy goat leave. If you're a polygamist, you don't get 72 months off for maternity leave. This is odd.
It's an interesting discussion.
It is an interesting discussion.
Because then, like I said, what about those that go out for smoke breaks every hour or so?
Should they get negative 3 months off because they take 3 months every 3 months during their smoke breaks?
No. You're talking about apples and hand grenades. I'm talking in the same vein of the maternity leave. What's wrong with me just taking a break for 5-10 minutes?
You're a government worker, dude. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's common practice.
Stay focused. What about the people that go out on smoke breaks though?
Well, if we called it anything other than maternity leave.
No, I'm talking about smoke breaks right now.
Smoke breaks, in theory, are supposed to be part of your 15-minute break in the morning, your 15-minute break in the afternoon. If people take them 5 minutes at a whack, yeah, so what?
All right. I can kind of see that.
I kind of think that nobody actually does that and they totally cheat the system, but no, what about the alcoholics?
What about
them?
What about me?
Time to get to the bar, shoot 3 shots, and get back to work. That's time consuming.
That's because you're assuming that I'm going to the bar to do it as opposed to just going to the bathroom and taking it from a flask, allegedly.
Take it, bitch.
Take it.
Oh, speaking of taking it from a flask, good Lord, man, we are more than halfway through our show.
Guess what that means?
Whoop. Oh, boy.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Nice pinky shot there.
That's where I hang my empties.
Homo boy.
Oh, that's terrible when it gets warm.
That Aerosmith shot glass is a little deeper than the other one. Hoofda.
It's always size with you bitches.
That was a lot to put in my mouth at once.
Now, here's a guy that's drinking straight vodka for his sipping drink and bitching about his schnapsy drink that he had to shoot.
It's not schnapps. It's a Scanner Screamer.
Yeah, but it's about a third the alcohol level of what you're sipping.
No, there's 3 pure alcohols in it. Except on the peppermint, I go real light on the peppermint. I'm like...
The proof of the other 2 alcohols. Come on now.
Say again?
The proof of the other 2 alcohols? Not the same as pure vodka.
It's got to be kind of close. Anyway, it's a lot to have in my mouth. Shut up. Yes, I said that phrase again just because it's funny.
There you go.
So I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree that having MEternity leave is not what is expected of your coworkers.
I think we are going to have to agree to disagree. In the first place, it's punishment enough having children.
Now, bite your tongue. You were one of the best, happiest dads I've ever met.
Well, I drink.
What?
I stays happy.
So does one of your children's.
No, both.
Yeah, but one does it more responsibly than the other. Allegedly.
Allegedly. All right, we'll agree to disagree on MEternity leave.
I like you said, because of the Californianness of me, I would at least be open to some compromise of some sort.
A compromise.
A compromise. Maybe not 3 months, but maybe like a month or so.
Maybe you bitches can go out and smoke a cigar or something. We'll just get them all in one sweep.
Now, Margaret Cho, if you're going to send a Twitter out saying, I love Madonna's ass, at least give me the link so I can see it.
Right?
I've got the Twitters up for those of you who are listening on the podcast.
The Twitter jitters?
Keep the Twitters up to take a look to see if the hashtag's out there. You got the Facebooks open. But Margaret Cho, you know who Margaret Cho is, right? Sure. Oh, God dang it. You know what we didn't drink to just now?
What didn't we drink to?
Ladies and gentlemen, the curse has been broken.
This is only week
19.
19.
Technically 18, I think, because we skipped 13, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because we called 13 14.
7, 8, 9.
Right. We looked. I scoured the interwebs this afternoon.
You got the scours.
I just, no, it was essentially throwing into Google what celebrity died this week.
Yeah.
And the only one that was even remotely interesting was Tupac Shakur's mom.
Totally doesn't count, dude.
Yeah, I know. So the curse has been broken.
Either that or the curse itself has died.
What was that?
That was Vinny Pachuco mentioning us on the Twitters.
On the Twitters?
On the Twitters.
What Vinny say?
Vinny says, actually, I got one last thing to do once it's done. I'm having a celebratory drink with Spike and Drew.
Oh, nice.
Nice, yes.
Yeah. So go back to your theory now. You were saying...
Wait a minute, I'm basking in the joy of Vinny. I see me on his tablet with a bottle of Jameson next to it. I'm kind of enjoying this on his new construction project.
That I saw that. What is he building?
He's building a DJ rack for people that are really strong.
Hot dang, that sounds good.
Sure. At least that's what I think he's building. He can tell us otherwise if it's otherwise.
See, now we're doing riveting stuff because I'm looking for that Spike and Drew. I'm not seeing it.
Well, that's because you've got the Apple Twitters.
I got that sounds like something I should get a shot for.
Or take a shot for one or the other.
Oh,
See, now you were worried. Here it is, 41 minutes into our show, and you were worried about us not having enough material.
I wondered if we were going to be a little light. I was.
We apparently are going to have enough material.
I see that. I can still find Vinny, damn it.
Well, I told you what it said, so just roll with it.
Okay.
Okay.
God, I know, I'm just I'm a
Focus.
social media whore. I can't help it.
My God, you are the biggest social media whore I personally know.
Freaking AT&T told me so today too, by the way.
What?
AT&T told me so today.
How? Do that again, because I love editing those out in post.
You like that?
Fucker.
Just randomly wait and then just make an odd sound.
Oh yeah.
AT&T free message: 75% of your 5 gigs. It says 5120 meg, but that's 5 gigs.
Sure.
Shared data has been used. If all 5 gigs is used before the billing period ends 5/3/16, which is what? Today.
Today.
So yeah, I think that came from doing some streaming of the band this month, and
Yeah, I
so,
love those messages one day before my billing period's over. You've used 75% of what you paid for. Okay.
So we're going to charge you $15 for 5 hours, and then you don't get to keep that extra space.
Right.
Right?
Right.
God dang it! What's going on here?
If
Have you seen the new Kiss pinball machine in Sioux City?
No.
It's
Which
pretty.
it was a shock to no one.
It's a pretty fun table.
See, now my mind goes entirely different places when you say it's a fun table.
You were thinking of Jody Arias, Jody Foster and The Accused.
Yep.
Were you really?
Yep.
God, you're twisted. Fuck.
You twisted fuck, yes. All righty. Well,
Hashtag get loopy, talk smack.
there you go. Hey, what else is on our sheet that I don't know what is?
That's we got oh my gosh. Okay. So on the way, and you know, that's part of that. What's that?
Well, you know.
The trip in September was pretty huge. And it was actually started off huge in that when I was leaving Denver, and I don't know if we've talked about this on here before, leaving Denver, I'm like, holy shit, that looks like Billy Idol. But he was like short and he looked like freaking Where's Waldo without the hat. It was just because he had the striped shirt on. And
yep. He had his little sailor shirt on for sure.
And sure enough, about like 5 feet behind him, and I know this guy. I've seen this guy, and because I dig hair, Steve Stevens, who's been his guitar player for friggin' ever.
30 years.
Walking right behind him with one of the hottest blondes that, you know, could be with a rock star at that time.
Okay, let's pause a moment here.
Click, pause, okay.
Yep. By hottest women, let's just say she had a whole trunk full of aftermarket parts.
And so, just because you're driving a Toyota and it's got different wheels and it's got a spoiler and it's got a new radio in it, so what? They're going to ride the fuck out of that thing. Aftermarket parts or not, you're still going to ride the fuck out of it.
Yeah. So Mr. Stevens gets off the plane after you and Mr. Idol.
But And so, and I don't even know how I ended up getting on this link, but there's a place called Le Berge de Sodonia. And I'm butchering it, man. Le Berge de Sodonia.
Gesundheit.
And it's taking meet and greet to a whole nother level. A whole nother level. So you're talking, and I'm not being mean. I respect musicians, all levels and gamuts of their popularity. You know, you got Sir Paul McCartney's way up here, but you got like, you know,
other
whatever
people.
garage band way down here. So in between those two somewhere is Steve Stevens and Billy Idol. So Steve Stevens has paired up with this Le Berge de Sodonia for a Steve Stevens VIP Creek House package.
Okay.
Live like a rock star for a few days and enjoy an ultra VIP experience with one. Oh, I said that weird. From lavish accommodations in the gorgeous Creek House to an intimate private performance from Steve Stevens, this package offers a rare and unforgettable experience at Le Berge de Sodonia. So this package includes 4 nights in this sprawling, completely upgraded Creek House for up to 10 guests. A private catered performance from Grammy Award-winning guitarist Steve Stevens inside the Creek House. Enjoy hors d'oeuvres and cocktails with a private bartender and server as you relax and take in this intimate experience. An autographed Steve Stevens signature guitar valued at over $6,000. Now, just to say something, if it's Steve Stevens signature guitar, it's not worth $6,000. It's worth much less than that.
Yeah.
Up to 10 tickets to see Steve Stevens concert at Le Berge. So he's not only performing live for you, but you're going to go see him in concert too. Up to 10 meet and greet passes featuring Steve Stevens, 1 private label bottle from Le Berge wine per room, a $40 breakfast credit per person. So you're talking like 10 people plus you. I think that's 12 for 2 days.
Okay, so there's, yep.
So tell me what you think the charge is on that.
The $6,000 guitar is not worth anywhere near that. We get high in Steve Stevens' basement in jam out session, and breakfast from the minibar. Let's go 10 grand.
$42,000.
What?
$42,000.
Dude, I've owned houses worth less than that.
Most of the things we've owned has been less than that.
Right?
I'm going over to our Facebook page. I'm going over to our Facebook page as we speak, and I'm going to post the link so you can check it out for yourselves. 42,000.
Is Steve missing some payments or some shit? Or
I don't know.
Something? And you know, Steve may be timely now because of Prince biting the bullet. And didn't he do some work for Prince and Michael and all those folks?
He did some he did guitar on Dirty Diana, but I don't think he did anything for Prince.
Well, I suppose why would Prince need a guitar player?
$42,000.
Is that per person, or do you get 10 of your friends in there for that money?
No, I think that's what the one package costs, and that's what you get.
That's what the one fella who woke up with a tattoo on his face and no teeth said,
Teefers. Where's my teefers?
Oh boy. 42 grand? Wow. I honestly do not see what value that dude brings to the $42,000 table.
I mean, even homeboy Mr. Simmons, they haven't. I mean,
granted, their Clairol hair color at the same place, and I'm sure it's spinning. Turn me down just a little bit, if you would. You're feeding,
what?
You're feeding back a little. Turn us a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean,
I think the most expensive thing that Kiss has right now is the casket, and I think that's 5,000 maybe.
I would have thought the cruise would be the most expensive thing.
The cruise? Well, that's different. That's not necessarily. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because really, you're kind of cruising in the Sedona Desert with Steve. I just don't get it. Maybe if he comes in and makes the bed, and even then, I don't get it.
It's crazy. So check that out. I put that up on the 805 Live with Spike and Drew Facebook site.
There you go.
So that's yeah. Woof.
Woofed or do. 42.
I mean, I don't, a lot. We've been talking about this lately, you and I, sometimes on the show about the meet and greets and how that's not really your thing and not your deal. But I enjoy the hell out of it. And
right.
I've talked to you about this already, and maybe not everybody knows, but I think it's in October. I'm going to go meet Morris Day in the Time, and I'm going to try to get him to say something about 805. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
But you know what? For 42 grand, he better blow you.
But
I'm just going to throw it out there, and I don't even want that to happen.
Well, no, at least maybe his girlfriend or whatever. But
then
a private performance, a guitar, another show plus meet and greet passes, because you're bringing 10 people along with you.
Damn straight I would. 42 grand for just me is even more stupider.
Would you bring just us boys, or would you do couples?
You know me, I'm a tramp. I'll do anybody.
No, I'm see, and this isn't even fair because both of the Yoko and the other one are listening at some point.
Yep.
But I mean, could you imagine back in our day when we were,
less dependable?
Right. Could you imagine us doing freaking 4 days with Steve Stevens back in our day?
Well, I know what 30 of the 42 grand would have gone for. Crown Royal.
Prophylactics.
Yeah, and penicillin.
There's that.
Yes.
Are you still feeding back? You sound. Is it okay?
Not good now. I like it.
Okay.
So hey, I have a thought.
What's that?
It's time to play the game you like. It's time to play Let's Stump Spike.
I'm scared because you've been bringing your A game to these quizzes, man.
As luck would have it, we've gone back to the easy well this week.
Thank Jiminy.
But we're staying sort of in your wheelhouse.
Midget wrestling? With
Weston Oil, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. No, we're doing what's in a cocktail. So for 2 weeks running, you get your mixology on.
Oh, that's right. We did have mixology last week, and I did good on that one.
You did gooder than cake, Bubba.
Gooder than cake.
Yes.
I don't have nothing to knock.
Gooder than cake sound effect, but we'll work on that.
Got it.
Ready? I have no idea how many questions there are because that would require pre-planning and forethought.
All right, I won't do the little drum thing then.
Do that. It's our thing.
You want me to do it?
Do it.
Oh, okay. I thought you didn't like it.
No, I dig it.
Dig it.
Dig it. You ready to do this?
Yes.
All right. Yes. Question number 1. What is in a Manhattan? Would it be A, gin, bitters, and juice, B, rum, sugar, and cherries, C, whiskey, bitters, and vermouth, or D, bourbon, vermouth, and lime?
Whiskey, bitters, and vermouth. C.
Righty. You've got a good memory for an old, mostly hammered guy.
Who are you?
Huh? Question number 2.
Take your finger off the trigger for just a second, and he throws you a curve.
There. Yeah, I said question number 2. All right. What is in a martini? Interesting, as you are toting your flagon of pure vodka in your mouth. What's in a martini? A, vodka or gin, vermouth, olive, or twist. That was written really weirdly. B, bourbon and seltzer. C, vodka, cranberry juice, and a twist. Or D, rum, cola, and a lemon.
I believe that is vodka and gin and vermouth with a twist, possibly, or whatever A was.
That thing.
A.
Jesus Christ, we did not just do that.
That was Fonzie.
Question number 3.
I likes me some Happy Days, but they've taken the reruns off now.
What's
So
in a
now
pussy table?
So now I'm stuck watching Mad About You reruns.
The Belly Button Show.
Oh, she wore a tank top again the other day. She wasn't as good as in Twister, but
Oof.
it was still Helen Hunt in a tank top.
Right. So the third question is, what's in a fuzzy navel? A, peach schnapps, orange juice, and cherry syrup.
B, my finger.
No, that was your tongue, and that's E.
La.
B, vodka, orange juice, and peach schnapps. C, champagne, grapefruit juice, and amaretto. Or D, ginger, lime juice, and sugar.
B, peach schnapps, orange juice, and whatever else you said.
That thing. Are you ready for question number 4?
I still think that my finger was a funny question answer.
That's not my belly button.
That's not my finger.
I'm gonna get a high hat out of that.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
in Tom Collins? Rum, apple juice, and cherries. Tequila, lime juice, and triple sec. Amaretto, scotch, and milk.
Bull.
Blah. Gin, lemon juice, sugar, and soda.
Whoa.
Ugh.
What was A? Give me the answer to A.
Rum, apple juice, and cherries.
No, what was B?
Tequila, lime juice, and triple sec.
No, and it wasn't C because you said champagne, didn't you?
No, I said amaretto, scotch, and milk.
No, it wasn't that one. What was the last thing you said?
Gin, lemon juice, sugar, and soda.
In a Tom Collins?
Yeah. And it goes in a glass, something like this.
Right.
Yes.
Holy crap. I'm blanking out on this one. I'm going to say A. I don't think it's right, but I got to give you an answer because we'll be here until Thursday.
Okay, if you think you sucked at that one, check out this one. Question number 5.
Sorry.
On the trigger there.
Premature with my stick.
What is in a Kentucky screwdriver?
Oh my God.
Bourbon and grapefruit juice, whiskey and scotch, bourbon and orange juice, or Budweiser and bourbon?
Bourbon and orange juice.
Why anybody would ever do that is beyond me.
Dude, they do it with Moscow mules, whiskey and ginger beer.
Yeah, that's the Irish mule. And I told you about that, and you need to do it.
I think we tried it somewhere.
Question number 6. How many different types of liquor are in a Long Island iced tea? I'm not going to give you the choices. You're just going to tell me.
4.
All right. I thought I knew you.
It's not anything else. It's tequila, rum, vodka, gin. It's all the white. It's all the clear boozes in the well.
Tequila, rum, vodka, gin. All right, whatever. Triple sec.
That doesn't count as a booze, you knucklehead.
Question number 7.
Dang it. Just sneaks up on me like that. It's
okay.
not you, it's me, honey. It's not you.
Okay if you don't look, but if you look, you're lost.
Oh my God. That's about as inside as it's going to ever get.
Oh, yeah. Pay no attention to the man behind the kimono. Which of the following ingredients is not in a kamikaze? Gin, lime juice, vodka, or triple sec? Not in a kamikaze.
Vodka.
Okay. Question number 8.
See, I was ready for you that time.
Only took him 8 tries, folks, but goddamn it, he's a drummer with his timing.
Have love dog, man.
Typically, when doing shots of tequila, one licks salt, drinks, and sucks on a lime. When doing a prairie fire shooter, what ingredient replaces salt? Pepper, Tabasco, cinnamon, or jalapeno?
That's Tabasco.
Tabasco. Already.
Tabasco.
You'll like this one. Question number 9.
Why would you ever do a prairie fire? I don't get.
I don't get either. That's bad juju. What?
Hold on. During the Valjean years, though, they switched that up to doing prairie fires for a while, and I did not get that at all.
That just makes one's night end early.
Sorry. Go ahead, as you were.
As I was, what is in a purple hooter shooter? A purple hooter shooter.
My purple hooter, for one, probably.
Gin, grape juice, and lime. Rum, raspberries, and sugar. Tequila, pomegranate juice, and bitters. Or vodka, blackberry liqueur, which I've done way too much of tonight, and lime.
Vodka, blackberry liqueur, and lime.
In the purple hooter shooter.
Hooter.
Hooter. All right. Question number 10. Which of the following are in an Arnold Palmer? Vodka, gin, rum, tequila, whiskey, scotch or bourbon, beer, or none of the above?
Wow. Say that question. Which are not in it?
Yes. No,
Beer.
which following are in it?
It's vodka and fuck.
Vodka and fuck, like we've never had that night.
I miss vodka and fuck nights.
As I recall, those were Sundays. Ebert.
I'm gonna have to fucking wave the white flag on that one. Because I drink Arnold Palmer Arizona iced teas, but that's like lemonade and iced tea.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna secede or whatever I do when I'm waving the white flag for this question.
So, are you picking A, B, C, D, E, F, or G? G would be none of the above.
Well, but no, some of that stuff is in it.
Do you trust?
Wait a minute, is it a trick question? Son of a bitch. Just do G. Screw it. Let's get past this.
Well, because it's iced tea and lemonade.
Right, but there's a booze in there too.
No, there's no booze in an Arnold Palmer. Dude's
There
like
is.
95 years old.
No, there is booze in an Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer?
Beg pardon?
Do you want to know what your score is?
Are we done?
We're done.
Oh. Something. I'm trying to...
Do another one.
That's the one I need.
Well, you scored a solid B, my friend.
Yay!
Push 2 or 3 more buttons, would you?
I know, right?
You scored 80%.
That's 8 out of 10. That's not bad.
That's exactly what that is. Manhattan, you knew it was whiskey, bitters, and vermouth. Martini, well, who doesn't know what a martini is? Fuzzy Navel, you were correct. The Tom Collins is gin, lemon juice, sugar, and soda.
Oh.
Silly, silly boy. Kentucky Screwdriver is bourbon and orange juice, which sounds horrid. Long Island iced tea has 5 liquors in it, and triple sec is the 5th.
See, now that's I got 90%. That's a trick question because triple sec, you don't belly up to the bar and order a triple sec.
Not if you're over the age of 12, but it's booze. Ner.
I call foul.
There is no gin in a kamikaze. You're right there. And in a prayer, you know for a fact, use substitute Tabasco sauce, which is just wrong.
Right.
The purple Hooter shooter is vodka, blackberry, liqueur, and lime.
Got that one right.
Got that right. And would you put a reverse gate on that thing?
No, it's
all right.
It's very short and to the point.
Yeah, it kind of grabs its symbol at the end there.
Kind of like your genitalia.
But very wide.
It's the girth.
And question number 10, none of the above are in an Arnold Palmer because it's iced tea and lemonade.
Oh, see, that was a trick question.
Right?
God, because it's all there's a mixed drink called an Arnold Palmer as well.
You're silly.
Silly rabbit. Dicks are
Don't, Sebastian.
Sebastian. Are you talking Sebastian from damn it anyhow.
Skid Row?
No, I thought you were talking about what's the movie?
This is riveting. I was talking about the Sebastian who was wearing the
who is that now?
That was Vinny again.
What do you say?
Vinny said, built my first studio rack. Great timing with 805 Live, Drew 3 SBS. Yes, salute. Vinny is drinking with us.
With us?
With us.
What is that?
He's drinking with us, I said. Jameson on the rocks. Actually, looks like Jameson neat. Maybe if you run over his house quick, you can get in on that.
Yeah, he and I need to exchange niceties.
That's better than what I thought you were going to say.
I'm still looking for that show, dang it.
Okay, let's do this in the dead times when we don't have a show going on.
What's the show that she's in, Jennifer Love Hewitt, where she makes a bet with her stepbrother?
Dude, you watch way too much Netflix.
Somebody send me a message right now because I'm not going to be able to move forward until we get that down.
Please, God, send him a message. We got to get out of here.
Do we have to?
We should.
Go a little long. Hang on.
That's what she said.
Hello. It's not indecent proposal. It's.
You know what indecent is.
Oh my God, this is gonna kill me. Somebody, let me look at the Facebooks.
All right.
Somebody who's listening has to send me a message. Okay, I'll let it go. I'll let it go.
Thank you.
It's gonna kill me.
All righty.
Why?
All this means is I am going to hear from you at about 2 a.m.
Probably. It's last call, though. Last call for alcohol. Oh. So my last call is going out to the native trees in Sacramento that smell so incredibly bad. I don't get it. I drink to the hope that one day it doesn't smell like just it smells bad. It smells like
the tree stank.
It smells like freaking I can't even get myself to say it. It's like they call him the jizz tree. I'll just say that. They call him the jizz tree.
So like bleach, you're saying?
Like bad stanky bleach though. Like really bad. And the stink permeates all over downtown, and that's where I work. And it's just I was going to my car and I was like, I wanted to gag. I couldn't believe it. So I'm drinking to Mother Nature in your infinite wisdom that you will find out how to make that smell like fuzzy navels or something.
That's not my navel.
That's not my finger.
All right. Well, you know what? We have definitely put in our time tonight.
What? Well, wait a minute. It's your last call for you too.
I was trying to dodge that.
Nope.
Well, all right. I will.
You need me to fill in for you?
No, I will toast to my last call will be to the Soul Patch.
The Soul Patch?
The Soul Patch.
What is that?
Right now on the Facebooks, I'm seeing the Soul Patch, which looks a little Howie Mandelish, but hopefully will not make a comeback. So God rest you, Soul Patch.
Like the soul patch on your face?
Mm-hmm. Just like that.
Drew about did a spit take. Yeah.
That's only about the third one that almost happened tonight.
Right?
Yep.
It was a good show tonight.
We had fun. You 2 or 3 people that started out with us might have had fun if you're drinking.
Oh, you know who else I want to drink to?
With?
Oh, Mila Kunis.
I saw some Mila recently.
She's in a new movie with Christina Applegate.
That's what it was. I saw the preview to that, and I think the same person posted it that we both watched the preview from.
My Mila Kunis moment came yesterday. They were having that 70s marathon on IFC or whatever, and just in amazement. She's just her and Justin Timberlake in Friends with Benefits. Oh my God.
You know, I got to tell you, I don't think she was the hottest chick on that 70s show.
I don't even know who you are anymore. Who would be then? Not the redhead?
Yes, absolutely the redhead.
No, bite your tongue, boy.
I'd rather bite the redhead.
Ay, ay, ay. Go ahead. You do all that. You get that ginger all up in you. I'll stick with the brunette.
Did you say poonette?
No, I said brunette. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look, you know what? You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Tip your bartenders, tip your waitresses, return your stewardess to their upright position for God's sake, and party at 408 Burley. As always, make good choices. Make good choices. Do good deeds. God damn it. I'm Spike.
God damn it. I'm Drew. We'll see you in a week.
See ya.
805 Live with Spike and Drew is copyright 2016. Please read and follow all label directions. The views and opinions of Spike and Drew should not be taken as legal advice. No animals were harmed in the shooting of this documentary. Okay, a couple of gerbils were mildly injured. 29 City, 45 Highway. Your results may vary. Hooters, we'd really like it if you'd sponsor us. Warning, spelling errors in this message are the product of a poor school system. Pay your teachers more than athletes. Does this handkerchief smell like chloroform to you? The product is meant for educational purposes only and resembles to real persons living or dead is totally coincidental. Where prohibited, some may required. List each check separately by bank number. Matters not included. Contents may settle during shipment. Use only as directed. No other warranty expressed or implied. Do not use while operating in motor vehicle or heavy equipment. Postage will be paid by addressee. Apply only to affected area. For erections lasting more than 4 hours, call a hooker. May be too intense for some viewers. For recreational use only. All models over 18 years of age. If condition persists, consult your physician.